Hi there. Right, this is more a video aid to expand upon the little rant video that I put out the other day. And you can see in front of you, you have the old school way of building a list from the likes of 3rd edition all the way to 7th edition, including 1st and 2nd edition of the Horus Heresy, where you had one HQ, a troop choice, another troop choice, then you could take an elite, like a dreadnought, facing the right way. Super simple. You had to take these three before you could even think about taking him. Easy enough to follow, and it was simple, very easy to get the hang of and start building lists. Now we go over to this side where we have an example of the new way of doing it. Now, the new way is here. You have the Crusade formation, primary formation. You've got to take that before you can start adding other things. Well, you don't need to take him, and you can just take that. Yes, one squad of tactical squads. But if you take a HQ, like a Praetor, well, not necessarily a Praetor, the Centurion, as he unlocks 2 other formations, where you can then take a Dreadnought and up to 2 units of Terminators. Fun. However, you take a Praetor as your only HQ choice. That tactical squad needs to become a prime unit, which then allows you to be able to take a Dreadnought or a unit of Terminators. Because the Praetor, although he's Master of the Legion, only unlocks 1 of 2 different types of the formations, where you've got auxiliary and Praetors or something like that. You have to double check in the rulebook or see other people's videos upon that, which, when you think about it, is very complicated. Very simple but complicated at the same time, which isn't fun when you have to write your list. Yes, you can agree to points. Yes, you've got your tactical squads, your other squads that you can take, but it just becomes a massive headache when you're sat there trying to work out your list when you've never done it before. So I'm hoping that my dislike of the new list building system is more understood now. It works, and I understand it, because I've made multiple lists and had to have it explained to me by somebody that understood it from the get-go. But that just makes so much more sense to me, and so much easier to follow. That just becomes option overload. Option overload, not great, as you've got to remember everything else from it. Simple. Needlessly complicated. And I'm hoping that all makes sense for you all. Until then, and this is the last video that I am posting of 2025, I will see you all next year at some point, if work allows me to make a silly little video like this again. Goodbye!